Greetings everyone, Zannrath here, welcome back to more Hearthstone, another week on Tavern Brawl, and this week, Wacky Waxy Winter Veil again. Great Father Kobold got a little carried away with presents. He's wrapped up the strongest creatures and heroes in Azeroth, free them. So I believe this is, the way it made it sounds, it kind of sounds like gift exchange, right? But I think we've actually seen this just one time before, back in week 132. I actually completely forgot about it. I think what I remember looking back was that it's like you get a couple different gifts. So it's not like gift exchange where it's just one gift at a time, but you get a couple gifts and they all have legendaries. And I believe the way it works is that like you have to break your opponent's box and you get a legendary, but if your box gets broken, then your opponent gets a legendary. It's not like gift exchange where whoever breaks it gets the gift. So going with Demon Hunter because we don't have any class specific quests, so by default going with Demon Hunter. So Demon Hunter doesn't have a lot of great removal, but I guess we don't really need a whole lot of removal like we did for Gift Exchange, where it's basically just every turn you get a gift to break. So a little bit of removal, and then also a lot of silence to try to silence off my own boxes to prevent my opponent from getting legendaries. So we'll see what's up. Like I said, I completely forgot that this was a Tavern Brawl before, but looking back, seems like it was, and it's similar-ish to Gift Exchange, which we saw last week, but a little different. So we'll get into it. We'll see what's up. Going against Priest, and I think it's just a random legendary. It's not like Gift Exchange where it's like a random card from like that class. I'm pretty sure it's just any random legendary. So I guess we toss everything back. Try to fish for some silences. I think the breaking of the boxes is not the biggest deal. But fishing for some silence is not bad. Alright, so we got the Crazed Alchemist on 2 to be able to break a box. Look in the sky, it's Great Father Kobold. So we get 4 different gifts each. Large Waxy gift, adding a random legendary minion to your opponent's hand. So this is on my side, so if my opponent breaks it, or I break it, or whoever breaks it, it's the opponent who gets it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and... do I punch a box? I guess I punch a box, I might as well. So, next turn is going to be Crazed Alchemist, to break one of my opponent's boxes. Hopefully I can get off this Wailing Soul on 4 before my opponent breaks too many boxes, but we'll see what's up. My third turn is probably going to be this and this to break a box. So, I got 2 box breaks pretty soon. We'll see if my opponent can silence off a bunch of boxes. But it looks like going with the Holy Smite. Interesting, okay. Hopefully, or it seems like they are hoping that they have at least 1 damage next turn. Pop a box here. Like I said, we're going to go here at power and then this to break a box next turn. We got discover a card in your deck and draw copies of it. Could grab some silences off that, so we'll see. Do I want to throw this out on turn 3 actually? Because it is nice to on turn 3 just have a 5/7 on board. Versus just breaking a box. I think I'm actually going to go with my original play. Go for the boxes, try to break boxes before my opponent does. So there's a silence. Alright. So my opponent's also got a similar-ish strategy. That's fine that they broke that one. Or silenced that one. That's whatever. Going for Power Shield. Interesting. Okay. So making their boxes a little bit healthier. Fair enough. No draw on that anymore. Kind of cute. Cheeky play, I guess. Healing that. Alright. Fair. Doesn't change my plays too much. So go ahead and I guess we'll just bop here. Throw this out there. Break that. Hit there. Rush, Wind Fury, Spell Burst, gain attack equal and health equal to the spell's cost. I don't think I need to play that out right now. And we'll see what's up. The other thing that I didn't think about was if I silence all these guys, how am I going to get rid of them, right? So I probably should have played some stuff that helps get rid of, or that helps like buff stuff, so I can at least use them once they're silenced, but we'll see what's up. Hopefully my opponent can't destroy 1 more box, and I can at least silence 3 of them. This will get silenced, but that's whatevs. That's fine, that's whatevs. If this is the case, I might just punch face. This is going to lose an attack, but that's fine. Let's go. Punch. Punch. Am I worried about my opponent, like... I probably should kill them off, actually, to be honest, right? Because my opponent played Powered Shield. I'm guessing they're also going to run maybe, like, Divine Shield, or not, Divine Spirit Inner Fire shenanigans. So, I probably should actually clear these boxes, to be honest, right? Yeah, I'll do that next turn. I could have cleared one of them this turn, but that was my mistake, so whatevs. It's not a huge deal for me. I still also have the issue. This issue that I have these boxes that don't do anything is still going to be problematic. Let's go ahead and throw some of these out there. I think I'm going to go ahead and play this. I do believe that some other... Okay, let's see. What do I want? I guess I want Iron Beak Owl for some silences. That's fine. Draw a couple copies of that. At some point, I do believe you get more boxes at some determined interval. But if your thing is full, I think you don't get those. So leaving these guys up actually may not be too bad. I don't know. We'll see what's up. Okay. Healing it up. Looks like maybe Divine Spirit Inner Fire then, or at least Inner Fire. Do some trades. But we'll see. Because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like my opponent, unless they have that, like, at least Inner Fire, which is the one I think that does the attack, right? I don't think they would have at least killed themselves, because I don't think they were full. Because I think getting them at least, like, 1 health here is probably worth more than 3 health here, unless they can't do something with this box. But I guess it does save damage to face if I'm going to be trading and stuff, so that's fair. That's a fair thing, I guess. I think I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there and just punch. And kind of see what's up. Because now I kind of lose out on ability to do some of these things, right? Silences and, you know, flipping boxes if they do come up. Because my board is full, but at least now, if my opponent doesn't clear my board, then I think at some point if there is a... Alright, so I'm starting to clear some board. That's fine. I think at some point there will be more boxes that come. But we'll see. There it is. Alright. Next turn. So, what I could do is actually just do this. Fill up my board. And so next turn, no boxes for him, or my opponent rather. But I should get, I think it's 4 boxes again. Yep. Nice. What a play. So this actually comes in a little bit clutch in a different sense. Like, you know, obviously it's here for the rush to try to do damage, but it also fills my board to prevent my opponent from getting some boxes. Alright, so Mass Silence here, perhaps? Nope, dragons, okay. Looks like my opponent is like, you know, Dragon Priest in a sense. Some dragon synergies, or maybe they're just doing that to be able to get that AoE off. That also could be it, what they were going for. I mean, a lot of heal. Yeah, a lot of heal, some AoE. Dragons for that AoE synergy. I'm guessing Holy Nova should be in here, right? But we'll see. Yeah. Okay. Not bad. That's not a bad one. Okay, so this could be a nice combo. How do we want to do this? I guess I can play this, or attack first. Right? I think what I'm going to do is do it this way. Attack first. Grab ourselves a legendary. Okay. Go ahead and take this out. Let's grab another legendary. Domo, huh? Not stellar. Not stellar. Yeah, I mean, this is okay-ish at least. It's at least not bad. This is okay, like, stat-wise, but, like, obviously I don't know if I want to replace my hero with, you know. Alright. So, kind of a desperation move, it seems like, there. Alright. I don't know if there's going to be another set of boxes. What was that? Was that turn 6? So maybe on turn 12 there's going to be another set of boxes. So maybe I want to save this. How do I want to play this out? Because my hand's kind of clunky right now. I guess I can play, or maybe I just do this and attack. Maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just do this. Punch face for some damage. My hand is super clunky right now. And I kind of need some boxes. I don't know. Am I gonna Domo next turn? Is that a little too scary?
It is not yet your time.
Was that op? That was just in their deck? Okay. That's a little rough for me, TBH. I can potentially get rid of it, I think, right? I could do this combo here. Let's see, Rush, Wind Fury, Spell Burst, gain attack equal to the spell's cost. So I can get 5 attack and health. I think I'll do that. So I do this, I Spell Burst. And so, question is, do I punch? I don't think I punch twice. I kind of want to leave that up. I think I just take the damage here. Punch, and I think I'll just play this out. So that was just naturally in my opponent's deck. I think my opponent did get 1 legendary. I think. So we'll see at least 1, maybe 2. So we'll see about where they lie with their legendaries and stuff, but yeah.
Must consider.
I don't know if my opponent's going to run deaths in a... I guess it's reasonable because of the legendaries, right? So could very well take that out. This is what, 12, 18. Alright. 1 random enemy, so we're going to take that one out. I think that's the best one to take out right now. Smart play. Do I just Domo here? I don't know if I just... Maybe I Domo and silence. That could be the play. Maybe I just Domo and silence. I'm just gonna Domo and silence. I'll play the Iron Beak Owl. Because I don't want the Death Rattle to go off. But I like... The body's good. The body's fine. The 9/7 is good. And this is Discover a Priest spell, I think, right? Or a Priest Minion. Okay. Okay, that changes things up a little bit. Priest spell, I think, is a little bit scarier. Priest Minion is plus/minus. I've got a little bit of burst here, in a sense. This is 4 plus 2 with this. Well, yeah, because it's going to go over here. Yeah, that's right. So, got a little bit of bursts. Maybe I should have played out the Spellbreaker. It would have been 1 damage overall more. Because I'd be punch and then the hero power that I got last turn, so we'll see. A little bit of desperation here, looks like, going for the Holy Smite. So actually that play probably was better overall. I get to sneak 1 extra damage in.
Alright, who's thirsty?
Okay, that might be worth silencing. Rather than just destroying, or, yeah. I don't know, do I want to just destroy it, or do I want to just silence it? I definitely can remove it fully. Question is, do I want to save my silence? Do I want to just punch? Because what I could do here is 1... So this would be 2, 4, 6 damage, plus 9 is 15. I think that's actually just lethal, right? And I have extra damage to spare. I think I actually just have lethal here. Ample, to be honest. And I actually can just swap this to get even more damage. So, there's punch, and I mean, it's just exact lethal here, so I might as well. But, I mean, I had 2 extra damage here by swapping this chum. Yeah. Well, that worked. With the quest too, that's fun. So yeah, I think if I were to do it differently, I mean, I think Demon Hunter probably not the best deck, class for this. I still think Priest is probably pretty reasonable. It's kind of a similar vein to the Gift Exchange Tavern Brawl, but it worked out. It was reasonable. If I were to change things, I had a thought about how to change things. Oh, yeah. If I were to change things, maybe I would take some of this stuff out like that early game to try to do some damage is plus minus. This Throne Glaive is kind of, I think it's reasonable, like a one of. The reason I put it in there because I was like, well, there could be times where I just want to like knock out, like do some little chip damage, like have a little bit of chip damage, and just have something that can like clear a board if it's like a lot of little stuff. Things like the Scorpomatic I think is still reasonable, even though it's not going to be like Gift Exchange where there's like targets all the time. Because we got through more than 12 rounds, right? I'm pretty sure it was like round 6 where there was a gift. So I don't know if maybe that's just it. If it's just the 4 at the beginning and then another 4 at 6 and then you're done. Unless it's maybe like at 18 or like 24 perhaps, or even some other number of turns that you get some more stuff. I think I only have 1 copy of this, otherwise there would be 2 of them. I think the sounds worked out. I think the Coordinated Strike actually was really clutch to draw before the drop. I think going first was a huge advantage from that standpoint, because I was able to see the thing that's like, oh, like thing popped up, it's going to happen next turn, and it happened next turn on my opponent's turn, so I was able to fill my board with the warning. That was a little bit unfair, to be honest, I think, because I got the warning before it immediately happened, and then my opponent didn't get a chance to react before, like that. Obviously, if you knew that was going to happen around that time, you can kind of play around it, but going first obviously had the advantage there. So I think I still like that. I think I'd probably do more like adjacent stuff. So like once my opponent once I silence off my boxes, I can at least do stuff, right? Like maybe this or like Sunfury Protector. Argus I guess is okay. Kind of, sure. I guess I'll do that. I don't know, but just some other stuff that at least I have. Once the boxes are kind of silenced off and not doing anything, at least I can do some stuff I can do some stuff with them. And I think having like 2 cards that kind of directly do that is fine, because if my opponent was a little bit more like played a deck kind of more like me, where there's a little bit of early game that tries to help clear out some of the boxes, I think you don't want too many of these kind of dead-ish cards, even though they're not completely dead, even without the boxes being there. But I don't know. Anyways, that's basically the strategy, right? A lot of stuff like, silence off your own things, some ways to be able to destroy the boxes easily without actually like having to deal damage, and it's just a lot of silence. So, well, that was this week's Tavern Brawl, so until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.